I thought I might fit a front number plate or pedestrian slices at the front of the B5 or 2020 model B5 I've got here. So I've already masked it up to get the centre line, like so. Some people may or may not like these ideas. I always think they're not a bad addition to the bikes. Depends on which one you go for. I found some of the Indian ones are a little bit flimsy in the make, and I have found that over the years, different ones I've tried, I've attached them to the front mudguard here and picked up additional vibration. So this time I decided to try something a little bit different. I've picked up a Bullet 500 front plate, like so. It was pretty hard to get. I had to bring it in from the USA, so all up it probably cost me up around $80 or $90, so it's a pretty expensive purchase. But if you look back, it's got a lot better mounting screws, and hopefully it'll attach to the front fender or mudguard a lot better than the previous ones I've been getting from India, which look like they're just a screw. It goes down from the base plate itself and attaches that way. So what I'm going to do is fit this to the bike, see how it looks, probably give it a test later on and see whether or not it was worth a purchase. Yeah, I suppose the only real disadvantage with this mod is you have got to drill 2 holes into your front mudguard. So that's one disadvantage. There's no other way out of it. If you want to fit one of these front pedestrian slices, you've got to drill down into that guard. A couple of ways you can do about it. The easiest way, or the correct way you should go about doing it, is totally remove the front wheel. But in my case, I'm just going to chock a bit of wood up in underneath here, run it up in under the tyre, or a bit of some sort of padding, and I'll drill straight down through it. In most cases it's been successful. I've only had one mishap where I actually went into the tyre on, I think, first attempt on one of the earlier bikes I had, but since then I learnt the lesson, been a bit easier on the drill. And then when you want to attach the nuts underneath, it's a bit of a tight fit. You can't sort of get in there by hand to do it. There's just not enough space to get your hands under. So you've got no choice but undo the 4 bolts either side of which hold the front mudguard in place. Undo those, lift the guard up a bit, tighten your splicer down, and all's good to go after that. So I'll just pre-position the plate where I think it'll go, and you get a rough idea how it's going to look. So it's somewhere about there. So if we look back, that's what I've got in mind. Put it in about, I think it's about that position there. To cover my tail, I'll be using a new 7x32 inch drill bit. I'll be running that drill bit on 2 speed, slow it down and run into it. I've also got this board I've used on previous ones to put underneath it to protect from the exercise from going through the tyre. So I can just slide that up in like so. That brings me right up to where the finger is there, and I'll only be going to that point there, so this is fairly well protected in under there, provided I don't get too heavy handed.